Steph Hodge with Board Game Geek here with Lance Meister of Tasty Minstrel Games.
The Steph Hodge.
The Steph Hodge, the Lance Meister?
Yes, and or the Undead Viking.
Or the Undead Viking,
Yes.
of course.
How we doing?
We're doing well. We're looking at Dawn of Mankind today,
Yes.
it looks like.
Dawn of Mankind. So quickly, this is a
Woo.
game that is going to be released at Gen Con this year.
Okay, coming soon.
So this is like the only copy in existence right now.
It's mine.
No. Okay, so Marco Pranzo is the designer. You might know him from games like Historia. He tends to do like Civ type games.
Oh,
like he
that's
has.
fun.
Yeah, exactly. So this has got glorious Quan-Chi art. You may have heard of him in one or two
yes.
places. Yes.
All of his stuff is amazingly gorgeous.
So this is a game, it is a Civ game. It's a little Civ light, however, because it is that each person is going to control a tribe, if you will, a settler,
Nice.
and a Stone Age tribe. And the way the game works is that each person has this cool little player board, and you're going to keep track of your resources as it moves up and down as you collect them.
I love collecting resources.
Oh, isn't it? It seems like it's never been done before in a board game before, like resource collection.
Yeah.
I mean, this is cutting edge stuff here. But no, the way this game works is that you'll have an initial setup where you'll place out your initial members of your tribe, and the way this board works is it's the different stages of life. So here, these are children. And then these are young adults, these are adults, and then we get into the elders of the tribe. And so, and you will see that like here there's this big giant encompassing, all the kids are here playing, and then when you take an action, what you'll do is like, you'll send one of your children like to pick fruit. And now they're here, and you get like you see.
They've acquired a skill.
Yeah, or maybe you'll send them, to make a tool, and so then this is like using any type of food because they're consuming resources because they're doing something. But then they create a tool, and you like adjust that in your resources. And then on here they're just playing, and so it just gets you some victory points, and you have to eat a fish to play, I guess, But whatever, So, but you'll notice then after you've gotten to these spots, so this is the trick. Your Stone Age tribesman or tribe child or whatever, they can't move until they are pushed off that spot by another person, and you can't push yourself off. So you couldn't I'm going to move here.
Boost them. Yeah,
somebody else has to push you off that spot, and you notice that when we have this large area here, now we are kind of shortened down, and now you'll see there's these pathways of which directions you can go.
Yeah.
And then you'll notice here at the very beginning, you're starting to see some of the things. If you take this
make a
pathway,
baby?
you make a baby. And so if you took that action, then you'd place another child in that location. So you're creating more
But right
members.
now, the yellow is just stuck there forever.
Well,
It's
yeah.
in play.
Well, ooh, that's an interesting thing you just mentioned.
Okay, let's hear about
it. The Steph Hodge. So if you ever are in a situation where you are stuck, you can't do anything, or you just want to, you can take what's called a reset or a rest action. And what happens with that is that you'll see it's a cooking, and you reset, and then you can trade in your fruit for victory points, you can trade in some fish for victory points, or you can expand your tribe by eating up all your food and then losing 3 victory points, and you can have a baby automatically. But the bonus to that is you get to push
everybody off.
Off the next stage.
That is helpful.
Yes, and there's also another stage here where you'll notice there's these 3 spots here where these are like the cave paintings.
Yeah.
So the wise elders then, they'll notice that all of those pathways you get to go there. It doesn't matter which spot you're in. The wise elders then get to come here, and they get to commemorate their life and draw a painting of something that happened in their lives. And if you trade in some resources, where it's here it is -1 tool, -2 hide, and it's going to be worth all those victory points there. And then you move this thing down, so then it's worth a different amount of victory points there, and so on and so forth as they go.
Nice.
And then when the elders reach this area over here,
they're the most wise.
They're the most wise, but then of course when you reset, they move on to the next great adventure. Yes, and so then so you're resetting your tribe constantly and trying to reset it. So you actually have to get a familial thing going on. So there's 2 things I haven't mentioned. One, you have situations where it has this little logo here.
Yes.
And when you have those, you get to take something that you learn, and you get to actually build up your tableau.
Nice.
In some cases, here, I'll take the cooking one. In some cases, the cooking one will replace the one that you have,
okay, so
it overlaps
like
so. And in some cases, they are just things like this basket, and you get to place it over here. And then you'll build up your tribe and give it an added action. The cost of these is like at the very beginning it's nothing.
0.
But then like
It'll
you'll notice
go up over time, I
Over
see.
time, as they're taken, they cost more and more. And there are tons of these, and you'll randomly pick which ones. So there's adaptability, there's dies.
Tons of them. So
and
you're
so on
only
and so
ever going to
forth.
use 5 in a game.
Exactly. And
Nice.
also with the cave paintings, there's several different options for the cave paintings. The way the game ends is somebody's going to get to 50 points.
That's
Yes.
me.
Yeah, okay. So you
All
collect
for
all.
me.
You have all of the points. When somebody has 50 points, that signifies the end of the game, and then you'll have like end game
End-game
scoring
stuff.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because certain of these cards will have end game scoring, and then game end here, the game
can
ends,
change.
progress cards, and so on and so forth. And it's
Excellent.
it's one of those things where, like, as the game develops, you start to learn different pathways, decide to go different directions and something. Like, do I go the direction of having lots of babies right away, or I like how like if you study, apparently the nerds don't get to have babies. Apparently, I don't know.
Well, that makes sense. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
but you'll notice like the dancers, they do though.
Oh, well, yeah.
But no.
But
and
these are randomized, so
Yes,
you
and
don't know what you're going to get.
not only are they randomized, but
they're double-sided,
They're double-sided, so you can just
Wow.
shake them all up. And so like this is one of those things where there's all these different ways you get to have replayability,
Yeah.
and you never know exactly how it's going to shake out, what options are going to be available to you each time
That
you
sounds
play.
awesome. So we're looking at Gen Con release?
Gen Con release, it's going to be this is going to be our big thing. We're
It's
shipping
a good
in a
thing
bunch.
this is the only one for me.
Oh.
I loved it. It sounds really great.
No, it is. It's a lot of
So-
fun, and it plays and once everybody knows how to play, it plays up to 5, but it still plays under an hour.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Lance, for showing us Dawn of Mankind.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo!